So we've got musician Veena. She's in the house. Her musical journey started at a very young age. She began recording back in 2012. Now born and raised in the dusty small township of Kuma, the gold-selling artist journey embodies resilience, versatility and creative fearlessness. And her path to stardom, it really wasn't straightforward, but it is a testament to her unwavering passion for music. And she released a new single in October. It was called Ndawo, follow-up to her debut EP, iXesha. Now, Veena's here in studio, as I mentioned, to chat about her musical journey. Good morning.
Thank you so much for having me, ma'am.
Absolutely. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much.
It's summer season.
It is.
You are a rising star.
Inside.
You are within. Thank you so much for gracing us.
Thank you so much
and congrats, on how it's been received. You can birth something. It's totally up to the audience how they receive it.
Yeah, it did. It is.
What's that journey been like, knowing that it's now out of your hands? You've birthed it. People have embraced it.
I mean, it feels good, you know, like it takes a long time to get to a point where I'm releasing music. So it always feels good when I'm able to release music. So yeah, it feels good. It feels amazing.
Can you tell us how it would have started? I know you started at a very young age, but then if you're looking at that creative process, the ups and downs, how did you navigate that to get to this point?
It's just a reminder of who I am and why I started. You know, that has been very helpful for me. Just reminding myself why I started, how I started. That's been very helpful.
When was that turning point? What was the conviction for you?
I guess like just the challenges themselves, like they teach me how to like just, you know myself and come back to myself, be drawn to the music. So yeah.
When you speak about that messaging, when you speak about connecting with your audience as well, what are some of those themes that you enjoy exploring that helps you also heal as an artist?
Well, I really love connecting with my fans on a personal level.
Yes. So
I put my truth in my music. So I always talk about whatever is happening in life, mostly challenges. I always talk about the difficulties that I face, you know. So yeah, that's how I want to connect with my people, like on a personal level, and we talk about like the difficulties of life and just heal from there together.
You want to explain some of those difficulties in your journey?
I do not want to go into specifics, but you know, of course, like there's a lot of challenges in the music industry, and creating on its own has challenges, but then it's a whole other thing when you can't create, when you're unable to create or get to a point where you're able to produce something that people can listen to. And that's like one of my biggest challenges, you know, being in a point where I'm able to create and give people music without any challenges.
And I wonder if you can speak to your debut EP, iXesha, how then you evolved, and Ndawo was now followed up. Tell us a little bit more about that journey as well. What are you trying to evoke through that?
Okay, so iXesha was basically about embracing the journey and all its complexities. And I think I've been doing that very well ever since. You know, I've just been taking things in, accepting, letting go, giving to God, praying. You know, I think I've been doing that very well. iXesha has set like a very high standard on my life. And yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to, you know, learn from all the things that I said in the songs, because I said a lot of very like motivational things. So yeah.
Who are some of those support systems or people that you would have been surrounded by that would have enabled you to keep going when the times got tough, that were your foundation as well? Anyone that inspired you on that front?
My grandmother. My grandmother's always been there. Like, she's been that one person who's always been there. I call her every day. She's my anchor. She's the one person that I know will forever be there.
What does she think about your journey? The fact that you found your calling, the fact that you're able to give. A gift is meant to be shared. You found that thing you have to give to the world.
I mean, my grandmother's always been had my back all the time, and she'd tell people like the most painful things that I've gone through. You know, losing my parents was a very difficult time in my life, and yeah, just having her there has been helpful, like very helpful.
Yeah. Well, and that's been the blessing that keeps on giving. We are now better for it because of that. So thank you for sharing all that unconditional love. Future plans, obviously people connecting with you, even just, it's now summer, right? So this is where things are rolling. What do you have in store for us?
I think people can expect more music. I'm not looking to release a project soon, but just more singles and more just exploring new sounds. And yeah, I think that's what people can expect from me.
Any sounds that you want to mention at this point, like genres? Because I mean, you're so versatile. That's the gift. No, okay.
Actually, I feel like just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Like there's a lot coming.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Veena, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to leave our conversation there, but the musical journey continues, and of course, she's going to be back on the other side for performance. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.